Another time, another situation where precious oil was wasted for Jesus. This time, you can read the situation in John 12, verse 3 to 5. Now, Jesus is in Bethany, but he's at the home of Lazarus. And he's meeting there Maria and Martha. But Martha, who was Martha, who was Maria? Maria was in another situation the woman that was sitting at the feet of Jesus just to hear what he had to say. She was near to Jesus. But Martha, not so much, because she was just all about taking care of all the things, thinking about how to serve Jesus, maybe just trying to do everything perfectly for him instead of just spending time with him, like Maria. And Maria was the person right here who took the precious oil and just put it out on Jesus' feet. Just anointed the feet of Jesus. And who was the guy right now who was angry about what Maria did with the precious oil? It was the same guy who later betrayed Jesus and sold him for 30 silver coins. The same guy told in this situation that it would be better to just sell this oil and give it to the poor. But you can read here in John 12:6, not that he cared for the poor, he was a thief, and then since he was in charge of the disciples' money, he often stole some for himself. Jesus replied to him, "Let her do it. It's for my burial. But you will not always have me." And I believe that's something Maria recognized, but Judas didn't. I think really Judas had a money problem. He had love for money. And you can also read that Luke 6:45 says, "What you say flows from what is in your heart." So you see in Judas that someone can say one thing, but in his heart means something else. He can act like this, but in his heart is something different.